Hey guys, this is Jeff, Swing Trade Warrior with WarriorTrading.com, back with our weekly closed swing trade recap. One quick announcement: this Monday on May 18th, we'll be hosting a free chat Monday, so we encourage everybody to stop by, go to WarriorTrading.com and click on the live free chat link. It'll be right on the homepage there, and you can pop into our chat room and check out our trading. Alright, so let's get into our trades from this week. May's been a pretty good month for us. We're at 100% so far on 6 different swing trades. The first trade I want to talk about from this past week was on MobileIron. We alerted this trade. Let's see, this trade was alerted on May 12th, and we ended up catching a 5% move intraday. My profit targets vary depending on the price of the stock I'm trading and the chart setup, but 5 to 10% is usually a good spot to start taking profits. We took several thousand shares at 626 here on May 12th on this big candle right here. And you can see it ended up selling off the next couple days, but we ended up locking up our profit intraday for the most part after about a 40-cent move on this candle right here, and then we stopped out the following day as it could not make new highs, and we took our profits. Total on that trade was about $1,100 in just under a day, in a couple hours into the next trading morning. One of the other trades we took this week, it's on SFM. SFM hit the 5-day swing long scanner. We got long on this trade. Let's see. We got long on this trade right here at about 29.90. Where's that at? 29.90 or so average. I bought in a little bit before on the run up, and then I averaged in over 30. As you can see, we closed at 30.30 or so after day one of the trade. So we're up about 30-40 cents on it right now, and a little over $500 on the trade. Looking for the move here. Once we broke out of this resistance spot, you can see I identify resistance using my TAS indicators here. They're very helpful. This red line indicates an area of resistance, and the green line would be a support line. Once it broke out over this red line here, we're looking for a move up to our next resistance level. I use moving averages to help me determine when there's not a clear spot on the chart where we can expect to see resistance. So I expect to see some resistance at the $31 area here, 31.06, where this 20 EMA is. After that, it looks like pretty smooth sailing to $33, and hopefully we'll be able to stay in the trade here without getting taken out. Should the market cooperate, it'd be an awesome trade with a couple points of profit. It gapped down after earnings, and it only put in the one red candle, and it's been climbing its way back up and already filled the gap. So this is a nice strong trade. Came in off our, like I said, our 5-day swing long scanner, and we're definitely looking for the bigger move here. CVLT, Commvault Systems, this is another name we've traded several times this year. Made a ton of money on it. We caught this move way back in February here, where it ran from about $45 to $49.50. We locked up 3 or 4 points on this move once it got into this big squeeze here. So we're looking for the same thing here. We got long on this trade back on the 14th. Let me get my arrow here. We got long on this trade back on the 14th here. We put in an inside candle, so right now it's just flagging. Definitely looking for the move over that resistance line here at 46.65 or so. We need to close above that to trigger our next squeeze. Our next resistance area will be at 47.5, and then we're going to look to move back up to $49. So again, if the market cooperates, this will be another huge trade for us. We timed it just right, and it's put in a huge triple bottom here, or a quadruple bottom, over the past few months since February. So it's really been holding that 43 level. It tends to curl off of it after dragging along the bottom for a few weeks and then putting these big moves up. So again, we tapped that area back here on the 12th and came right back up off the bottom and looking for the move here. The big move up to 49, but short term we're looking for a move up to 47 and a half or so. And we have a 46, low 46 average. The other trade we opened this week was on YHOO. Again, another trade to hit the swing long, the 5-day swing long scanner. We got long on this trade back on the 14th here. As it's trading, it gapped up here on May 7th, and it sold off after the gap, held this 20 moving average and started curling. Now it's testing the top of the flag here from the gap back on May 7th. We're looking for a breakout over this 45 resistance area. It's pretty big resistance, and it's been such for quite a while, going back to February. So if we can break this 45 line, we have room up to 46, and then we get into the next gap area here, and we have room potentially up to the $48 area. So definitely looking to break 45, then 46 on this, and lock in a couple points on this trade as well. We took 4 trades this week. So far, we're green on all of them. Like I said, May's been a really good month for us. We're up we have a 100% win rate so far. And one of our long-term trades, check in on that here, is USO. You know, we've been accumulating and selling USO here for quite some time. We have a couple thousand shares left at an 1869 average, right about here. And we're trading at the 20.5 mark right now. We're really holding this level. The strength in the dollar is playing this trade and weighing on this trade, as well as the inventory updates that we get every week. So as we see the dollar show some weakness, we start seeing oil shoot up despite the supply issues going on the fundamental level. That's fine. I'm not really looking to sell anymore until we're over $22. That's my target to continue scaling out. But I will stop on this trade if we can't hold this $20 area. So we're just trading sideways right now between 21.5 or so and 20. So like I said, we have a couple points on this trade right now. We're in the driver's seat. We're looking for the bigger move to lock up a few $1,000s on what we have left. We've already scaled out a couple thousand shares on these spikes and moves to the upside here. So it's going to be very difficult for us to take a loss on this trade. So I'm pretty excited that I'm thinking this is going to be one of the biggest winners of the year here. But it has required some patience. We've been in it since February or so. Like I said, scaling in and scaling out, buying the dips. And right now, momentum and dollar strength is definitely in our favor. And I think as we come into the summer months, we're going to see the supply and demand shift a little bit in our favor as well. So, like I said, again, the target to start scaling out is over 22, and hopefully we'll see USO back in the mid-20s come the end of summer. Other than that, those are all the trades that we dealt with this week. If you guys have any questions, always feel free to contact me. It's never an issue. I'm working all the time. Jeff@warriortrading.com. My contact info will be below. And once again, I want to remind everybody that we are doing a free chat Monday, May 18th, all day long. So go to warriortrading.com, click on the free live chat link, and it'll pop you into our chat room. We'll have hundreds of people in there, a ton of trade alerts, a ton of trade ideas. We'll do a webinar intraday at some point, as well as you also get all my swing alerts for that day and any of the other intraday day trading alerts that Ross or our other moderators put out. So if you guys have any questions, feel free to contact me. If not, I hope to see you on Monday at the free chat day. Everybody have a good weekend.